are going to talk about 11.6, Surface in Space. And in this chapter, you need to remember 6 key graphs. The first one is ellipsoid, and the equation is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared plus d squared over c squared equals to 1. And in this graph, the traces are all ellipses in xy plane, xz plane, and yz plane. And the surface is a sphere if b equals to a equals to c and does not equals to 0. And the next graph is hyperboloid of one sheet, and its equation is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared minus d squared over c squared equals to 1. And its characteristic is that in xy plane the trace is ellipse, and in xz plane and yz plane the traces are hyperbola. And the axis of a hyperboloid corresponds to a variable whose coefficient is negative. And the next graph is hyperboloid of two sheets, and its equation is d squared over c squared minus x squared over a squared minus y squared over b squared equals to 1. And the characteristic of this graph is that in xy plane the trace is ellipse, and in xz plane and yz plane the traces are hyperbola. And in this graph, the axis of the hyperboloid corresponds to the variable whose coefficient is positive. There is no trace in the coordinate plane perpendicular to this axis. And then I will show you guys one example. So first, divide both sides by -12. And then we can get a standard form. And after writing the standard form, we can conclude that the surface is a hyperboloid of two sheets with the y-axis as its axis. The next step is to let z equals to 0 to find the xy trace, and let y equals to 0 to find the xz trace, and let x equals to 0 to find the yd trace. So we found that there's no trace in the xz plane, and the y-axis is its main axis, so we can draw a graph like this.